Good morning all. Well, this is part 2 of the pump video. So it's about 5:30, 5:45. I get up early. I'm going to get this pump fixed before the heat of the day sets in, because it's going to be 43 degrees today when the bees are out already buzzing around at this early in the morning looking for water. So when the bees are out at 6 o'clock in the morning doing this, getting water, they know it's going to be a hot day. So what we need to do is we need to get this pump sorted out. We're going to get it out, swap it over with the other pump, and then I'm going to take that pump into town to Bunnings, because that pump is still under warranty. So I dug the receipt out this morning. I'd like to pull it apart and have a look to see the seal that failed, but it's a $200 pump. $209 is what I paid for it, so it's probably not worth pulling apart and fixing it, especially with it being under new or under warranty. So last night what I ended up doing, I had to get back out of bed again, because the little 12-volt pump that I was using, the cabin pump, that was cycling on and off because there's no accumulator tank on it. So I ended up coming up here and switching over to this tank, this pump here, which is a pump that can actually send water down to the bottom, and I can run the cabin off this, which is... I'm going to turn that off now because the evaporative cooler's turned off. I turned that off this morning when I got up. I'm going to shut that off. There we go. And pull the power point apart here like this. I think this is a shaky footage. There we go. And I'll bring the 12-volt pump back on again. Right, I suppose before I pull that apart, I probably should turn the cabin back over to the 12-volt pump. There we go. So I can keep water into the cabin. So what I need to do first as well, I need to shut this off. Oh, come on. And then I need to walk over to the tank over here and shut this one off, because these two tanks are linked together like that. There we go. If I didn't shut them off, I'd have water going everywhere as soon as I take that pump off. Right, I don't know how I'm going to video this, because I've got to try and hold the camera and work with one hand with a pump. Okay, I'll pull this out of the way here like this. Okay, so let's have a look. So what I need to do is we need to... there we go. One thing I like about these compression fittings, that's loose, is they're so easy to pull apart, and you'll see how quickly I can get this pump off very, very quickly, just using the compression fittings. It's a little bit hard with one hand because I'm kind of struggling a bit there, but it won't take me long at all to pull this pump. Oh, hang on. Oh, I've got this here. Okay, so that needs to come off, and that needs to shut off, and that needs to come off like that. That little line feeds my little water trough, so animals and birds and so on can get food. Come on. Yeah, this is going to be a bit hard to... I need two hands. Just 2 seconds. Right, I've got it off. So, yeah, it wasn't too hard. It's not hard to swap the pumps over. Let me just put this up here. Try and get it on the corner, because this is a glass table. I don't want to break the glass. So what I need to do is swap this abortion of a manifold setup, shall we call it, across to the front of this pump here. Yeah, to the front there. And, you know what, I need another coffee. My brain's just not wanting to function at the moment. I did not get very much sleep last night. So let me go ahead and swap this over to this pump, and we'll go chuck it in. Right, I have loosened it off. So that is going to be an easy process to get this off. There we go. It's just about off. All right, one more turn. that's got it. Look at that. Look at that amazing sort of a setup just to get the water to where I want to go. So I'm going to have to take this off the front of this pump, so and drop it. So this is a same pump. It's just one that I had on a different job that I was doing. So I've got to chuck some thread tape on this. I do need to get some more thread tape when I'm in at Bunnings as well. So let me get some thread tape on that, and we'll put that on this pump. Easy peasy. I did it. Come on, that's going to be worth a thumbs up. Right, I need to change the top fitting across. So I've put more thread tape on this. I find with these just cheap pumps here, these tend to be a little bit loose in the thread. So you do need a fair bit of thread tape to get them so they go on tight. So that I've learnt by experience, water going everywhere, that thread tape, we're going to be able to get this on the right angle. Thread tape is your friend when it comes to this. Well, this is turning into a deconstruction unit because I need to tighten up this barrel union. Yeah, that was a little bit loose as well, so tighten that up. Always find that tighten your fittings up, because when you disturb things, like I mentioned just before, when you disturb things, that tends to make everything start to leak again, and then you've got to pull it all apart and redo it once you nip that up with the multi-grips, and we'll put this in. Yay, done. I wonder how many people have either clicked off this video or just clicked ahead to get to when I'm installing this. What I've noticed with all the years I've been on YouTube, I've been on YouTube ever since YouTube started. Well, I've been on YouTube since about 2008 with various different channels. And back when YouTube first started, it was a really good community. You didn't get a lot of views, you didn't get a lot of subscribers, but the subscribers that you had and the people that you interact with watched your videos all the way through and were really good, engaging in a positive way. But what I find now, this will be fun, what I find now is the audience now, not all audience are like this. Look, another loose fitting. Oh, come on, you can do it. There we go. The audience now tends to be impatient. They just want flick through videos. They want the main bit and flick through the next video and flick through the next video. They don't watch it all the way through. And then you get some of them that will then make comments. You didn't show this or you didn't show that. And you kind of think, well, yeah, I did. You just didn't watch the video all the way through. So I find now running YouTube, there we go, is a lot more harder now compared to what it used to be like, especially with the trolls and just the negative comments you get. People are just so rude nowadays. Right, so this has got to go into this little unit in here like this for covering. I need 2 hands for that one. Let's see if we can do this. So this little hose here runs to that, which I keep topped up for birds. The amount of birds and insects that come down to that little water trough there for a drink, especially in summertime, it's quite a lot. Righto, so I'll just grab the multi-grips here, and I will tighten up those joints. So this pipe here I'm using, that's actually metric. It's blue line. There we go. It's 25mm blue line. The pipe that's got to go this way, doesn't it? The pipe that I'm using, I need to expand these a bit bigger. This pipe here, this is actual rural, so it's actually imperial. So that's 1 inch, and it's 1 inch inside diameter, where the metric is 1 inch outside diameter. So the actual hole in the center of the pipe, the actual area where the water goes through, is actually smaller than 25 mil. So yeah, 25 mil outside diameter, 1 inch inside diameter. So you actually get more volume through the, no, I need to expand these a bit bigger. You get more volume through the rural fittings and the rural pipe than you do from, there we go, do that one up there like that, open up, give the pump some water. We need to, that's got to be off, this has got to be on, that needs to be on, and then we come over here and turn the power point on like that, and then that pump should start up. Now it's dry, so I'm going to open this up, and that's going to bleed the water through, get rid of that air out of the pump. No, because the fault light came on because it was not bled, so let's go ahead and bleed the pump. Sometimes you can get away without bleeding it, sometimes you've got to bleed them. There we go. Oh yeah, no, that definitely needed bleeding, that's for sure. Right, that's better. So, try again. That sounds more like what I want. And that should be bringing water into there. Yay! Done. Alright, I'm going to turn this off. We'll just make sure it's going to turn itself off. And then we're done there. Nah, that's good. That is good. So that's all done. Is that going to keep leaking? Yeah, that's going to keep leaking. So I'm going to have to take this off and redo the tape on that joint there. So I'll go ahead and do that. I'm not going to film it.
A few moments later.
Righto, all fixed. It's not leaking. So I took it off, re-thread taped that, and then redid this again because I had to spin it to get this off. So, yeah, we're laughing. Righto, let's go to Bunnings. Let's see if we can get a little bit of footage inside Bunnings. I've never really filmed inside the shop before, so let's see what we can get. I'm going to put that, I'll put that just down there like that in case it leaks water. You can hear the fridge running. Yep, fridge is running. Get that in there, that'll do me just nice. Right. I'm guessing the car will start. It hasn't, where's the keyhole? There it is. It hasn't run for weeks. Let's see what happens. Yes. Oh, turn the radio off. Would be a good idea. Oh, look at that. Thumbs up for the territory.
A few moments later.
Oh, have they got one? Have they got one? I don't think they've got one. I'd be right, they don't have any in stock. I had to go down the back. I had it in the back of the shop, so got one. Right, all done. That's one thing I like about Bunnings, is they've got a really good return policy. Even though this store here doesn't have a lot in stock, but at least they had the pump today. So anyway, I'm going to go and do some shopping while I'm in town and get back home again before the heat really kicks in. Coffee. What do we got? Always look for a special. None on today, so I'm not buying. That's on special. So, we'll grab one of them. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. What do we got on that? Yeah, that'll be alright. I'm happy with that. Let us get this sorted out here. That. I can go in here. Oh, this is so hard to film. I can go in there like that. I'm kind of jammed in here. I've got this car right near me. Made it a bit difficult to film. For those that are wondering what we pay for fuel here in country WA, well, unleaded $2.13, diesel is $1.89. That's not too bad. That's what we pay. So it's 3.8 litres to a US gallon. So if people in the US, just times that by 3.8 and that's what we pay per gallon. Right, home, done. Oh, it's always fun going into town. Anyway, that's the pump video. Now I'm going to ask a question here, because near the end of the video I did something very different that I would normally do on the channel. Is we went into the shops, you saw me doing a bit of just normal things that I would do, anyone would do, doing the shopping and going through the Bunnings, having a look around. There are a lot of kind of creators do those type of videos, and they are actually quite popular. I'm not sure if that's something that my subscribers want to see, so let me know if this type of video that I did, is it something that you would watch, or is it something that's not of interest to you? Always good to get some feedback, positive feedback. I'm not talking about the keyboard warriors that just want to nitpick to feed their own egos. I'm talking about the genuine people, that the YouTube community. Let me know what you think. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, wait for the next awesome video to be coming out on the Off Grid channel.